Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, happiness, and abundance, while others struggle to make ends meet? The secret lies within your hidden friend, your subconscious mind. In this audiobook, inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, a pioneer in personal development, we delve into the transformative power of your subconscious mind. Building upon the wisdom found in his groundbreaking book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, this audiobook equips you with practical techniques and inspiring insights to harness the incredible potential within you. Discover how your conscious thoughts can directly influence your subconscious, leading to remarkable shifts in your life experiences. Unleash the power of your mind and create a life filled with positive outcomes, abundance, and fulfillment. This audiobook distills the profound teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, guiding you on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Learn to harness the extraordinary power of your subconscious mind to achieve your goals, conquer challenges, and manifest the life of your dreams. Prepare to learn the inner workings of your subconscious mind and how it influences your thoughts, behaviors, and routines. You'll discover the practice of positive thinking and how to develop an optimistic outlook that draws prosperity and success. Learn to use affirmations to rewire your subconscious and bring about the things you want. By using the limitless power of your subconscious mind, you may finally unlock your full potential and break free from the negative thinking patterns that are holding you back. This will enable you to achieve exceptional outcomes. By the end of this audiobook, you will have a newfound understanding of your hidden friend and the tools to transform your life from the inside out. Get ready to embrace a brighter future, filled with limitless possibilities. All people have one mind, but within that one mind there are two different domains of action. The logical half of your mind is your conscious mind. This is the part that makes decisions and makes choices, examines, analyzes, scrutinizes, and forms conclusions. Every choice you make in life is conscious. It's the mind you use to choose your books, your house, and your life mate. Your heart continues to beat when you are unconscious of it, and your subconscious mind manages your breathing, heart rate, and digestion through automatic processes that are not under your conscious control. What is forced upon it, or what you consciously believe, is accepted by your subconscious mind. It is not like your conscious mind in that it cannot reason things out. Your subconscious doesn't disagree with you. It is a one-way communication channel. It's similar to how the ground welcomes all seeds, good or bad. Your ideas and thoughts are like seeds. They are always growing. Destructive and negative ideas keep operating badly in your subconscious mind, and eventually they will show out in your exterior reality in a way that is consistent with your negative thoughts. Recall that your subconscious mind doesn't bother to determine if the ideas you have are real or untrue, good or terrible. It reacts based on the ideas and suggestions you provide. For instance, your subconscious mind will accept anything you consciously assume to be true, even if it turns out to be untrue, and will go on to generate the inevitable outcomes because you consciously assumed it to be true. The unconscious mind cannot contest. As a result, if you offer it false recommendations, it will take them at face value and act upon them as circumstances, encounters, and occurrences. Your subjective mind is another name for your subconscious mind. It uses methods other than the five senses to sense its surroundings. It senses through intuition. It serves as both the repository for your memories and the seat of your emotions. In other words, intelligence arises while the objective mind is dozing off or suspended, and your subjective mind works best when your objective senses and conscious mind are both suspended. Your subjective mind perceives without relying on the physical eyes. Both clairvoyance and clairaudience are possible with it. Your subconscious mind may accomplish amazing things. It has the ability to leave your body, travel to far-off places, and return with information, often the most accurate and genuine kind. You have the ability to read other people's minds and even the contents of locked safes and sealed envelopes through your subconscious mind. It is able to understand other people's ideas, even when they are not communicating with them. To truly master the art of prayer, you must comprehend how your subconscious and objective brains interact. Harmony, health, tranquility, joy, and happiness are the outcomes of your conscious and subconscious thoughts operating in perfect harmony. Your conscious and subconscious mind's unbalanced relationship is the root cause of all evil, sorrow, agony, war, crime, and illness in the world. Recall that your subconscious is non-selective and impersonal. The husband is considered to be the head of the wife, representing your conscious mind, and the wife is said to represent your subconscious. This is not a literal comparison, but it is nonetheless psychologically significant. Your conscious mind is in charge of your subconscious and can influence it. Your subconscious accepts as true anything your conscious mind determines to be true. You have control over all creation because of your capacity for thought, emotion, and free will. Remain apart from the flaws, inadequacies, carelessness, or inadequacies of other people. Why? You construct in your own mind, body, and surroundings whatever you believe and feel about other people. Consider the question, would I like to live with what I am thinking and wishing for the other? So you're headed in the correct direction. Never forget that you are always creating in all areas of your life because your thoughts are creative. Don't allow somebody to do something to you or another person that you wouldn't want done to you. Your circumstances are not the product of fate or chance, nor is fate the author of your good fortune or bad. Whether what you consciously feel or believe to be true is true or not is of no importance to your subconscious mind. Select only that which is real, lovely, honorable, and heavenly, and your subconscious mind will replicate it. Believe that you have it now and you will receive it, the Bible states. Have faith that you already possess whatever it is that you ask for in prayer, and it will come to pass. This law pertains to psychology. Imagine yourself in the mindset that you would be in if your goal had already come true. You'll start to see miracles in your life when you do this. Edison had a gut feeling that the voice was creating atmospheric wave currents. He reasoned that these currents may mimic the voice, and to the extent that your speech generates waves, these waves can mimic your voice. Believe that you have it now, and you will receive it, is the same law as this one. Edison created the phonograph as a result. It originated in his subconscious. Your subconscious wants to put you back together and heal. Something inside of you alerts you when someone is trying to sell you a scam. It's the prompting of your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is constantly directing its urges, clues, and murmurs toward life. It aims to provide you with new skin and tissue, lessen edema, and heal you if you cut or burn yourself. A silent protector that works non-stop in your favor. Your subconscious mind is a life-affirming force. Let's say you're tired and your child is really sick. However, no matter how exhausted you are, your subconscious will wake you up at that same moment if you plan to wake up at 2 in the morning to give them their medication. This illustrates the innate desire for life and well-being that exists in the subconscious. Take Edison's knowledge of electricity into consideration. He understood that friction generated electricity, and that electricity, in turn, could generate friction. He realized that forces can be reversed such that heat can cause motion, and motion can cause heat. These forces are both global and cosmic. The practice of prayer reflects this idea. You will receive what you pray for if you pray with the belief that you already have it. The reverse transformation law is as follows. If, for example, you experience happiness, fulfillment, and pleasure from selling your house, then experiencing those feelings as though you have already sold it can also bring about the sale. Put otherwise, your imagined manifestation of that emotion or state of mind may result in the house being sold. To accomplish this, picture yourself holding the check, express gratitude, deposit it in the bank, and proceed as you would if your house were for sale. This is all done in your head or your imagination, and the outcomes are what you will get out of that mindset. Feel what you would have if your want were fulfilled right now, and that sensation will lead to it. Awaken that feeling within yourself. This law of reverse metamorphosis was suggested to a young guy who had been turned down by a university. He was asked to picture his feelings in the event of acceptance, including how he would notify his father and react when the university representative confirmed his admission. He was eventually accepted because he could picture this happening and embodied the sense of having his prayers answered. If it is to be presumed and sustained, the sense of having your prayer answered must objectively represent the outcome. Call those things which are not as though they were, is how Romans 4:17 is understood. If a psychological state can result from a physical fact, then the physical fact can result from the psychological state. This is what it means to say, whatever you believe and ask for in prayer, you will receive. Can you now believe it? Your desire is merely a notion, a picture in your head. You believe in the law of growth and accept this mental image, dramatizing it, feeling its actuality, celebrating it, and knowing that if you plant a seed in the dirt and give it care, it will grow. The philosophy of 6,000 years has not searched the chambers and magazines of your soul, Emerson once stated. There has always been a residue in its experiments that it was unable to resolve in the end. Humanity can be compared to a secret stream. The secret to opening this hidden wellspring is within your subconscious mind. Wisdom isn't exclusive to sages and scholars. Your mind, your consciousness, is the sum total of all your subconscious and objective impressions and awareness. It's a medium for ideas, a collection of impressions, some good, some not so good. Your mind should be open only to ideas that bless, inspire, uplift, and dignify your soul. Ideas are our teachers and generate emotions. The reason there's so much misery in the world is because many people hold false ideas. These false ideas and emotions, tangled in the subconscious, must find an outlet. If the ideas and emotions are negative, they'll manifest negatively. Consider James Watt, a Scottish mechanic. Observing steam escaping from a kettle, he wondered what would happen if he harnessed its power. An idea sparked, and he began to think about it from all angles. From his subconscious emerged the idea of introducing steam into a cylinder containing a piston. The expansion pushed the piston back and turned the wheels. This was the birth of the steam engine, revolutionizing industry worldwide. When someone claims something can't be done because it's never been done before, remember the science of aerodynamics says a bumblebee can't fly due to its short wingspan and heavy weight. But the bumblebee doesn't know what the textbook says, so it flies anyway. Similarly, when someone says something is impossible, the person who knows the power of their imagination, the great friend within, says it can be done. The subconscious, your friend, responds and carries out your ideas or desires in marvelous ways. A story is told of an unknown Mexican man who prayed for wealth. In a dream, the Virgin of Guadalupe told him to buy ticket number 37281 in the Mexican lottery. He asked his nephew in Texas to locate the ticket, and the nephew used his uncle's money to buy the ticket bundle. The uncle won a $3 million grand prize in Mexico. According to the story, the IRS visited the nephew, demanding the winnings because the ticket was purchased in the U.S. The nephew took the case to tax court, where the judge ruled that the man received an answer to his prayer from the Virgin of Guadalupe, and the ticket was purchased on his behalf. Therefore, the IRS received nothing. This story illustrates the power of belief and the subconscious mind. When we truly believe in something, our subconscious mind works to make it a reality. So open your mind to positive, empowering ideas and let your subconscious mind work its magic. Your subconscious mind is the friend that granted that Mexican man his $3 million lottery win, simply because he believed the Virgin of Guadalupe would answer his prayer. This same friend resides within you, its ways often mysterious and unknowable. The Virgin is not a woman or a religious figure, but the I am within you, your own subconscious mind capable of infinite conceptions. It is the presence of God within you, referred to in the Bible as the Virgin Mary. Mary means sea, symbolizing the vastness and depth of your subconscious mind. Within you lies a power that has created the entire universe without any external help. The tree outside your door, like the universe itself, is an immaculate conception that emerged from the mind of God. God, being all that is, alone could create a tree. The Mexican man's blind faith, though directed at a religious figure, was answered by his subconscious. Your subconscious responds to whether the object of your faith is real or imagined. It answers the blind belief within. Your subconscious mind possesses intelligence and wisdom that comes to your aid in emergencies when a direct demand is made. Countless scientists, for example, have received answers to their prayers when no other solution seemed possible. Nikola Tesla, a brilliant electrical scientist responsible for astonishing innovations, claimed that when an idea for a new invention came to him, he would build it in his imagination. He knew his subconscious mind would reconstruct and reveal all the necessary parts for its manufacture in concrete form. By silently contemplating each improvement, he wasted no time correcting defects and could give technicians the perfect product of his mind. He invariably stated, "My device works as I imagined it should." In 20 years, there has not been a single exception. His subconscious provided the answers to all his inventions. The renowned chemist Friedrich August Kekulé von Stradonitz also utilized his subconscious mind to solve a problem. He had been laboriously trying to rearrange the 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen atoms of the benzene formula. Exhausted and perplexed, he surrendered the request entirely to his subconscious. Shortly after, as he was about to board a London bus, his subconscious presented his conscious mind with the sudden flash of a snake biting its tail and rotating like a pinwheel. This answer from his subconscious gave him the long-sought solution of the circular rearrangement of atoms known as the benzene ring. Countless inventions have manifested in the same way as flashes of insight emerging from the depths of the subconscious. Your subconscious mind is a wellspring of creativity, wisdom, and healing. It is your direct connection to the divine within, capable of infinite possibilities. The Bible states, "I, the Lord, that is your subconscious mind, will make myself known unto man in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream." Here the term subconscious mind refers not to a Freudian concept of repressed desires and inhibitions, but to the vast universal mind within. This is the inner Father who does the work, the supernormal, superconscious, or subliminal mind. You can call it Brahman, reality, infinite intelligence, or spirit. Throughout history, dreams have captivated scientists, scholars, mystics, and philosophers. Many answers to humanity's most pressing problems have been revealed in dreams. Since biblical times, interpreters and expositors from all over have dedicated themselves to dream analysis. Freud, Jung, Adler, and many other distinguished psychologists and psychiatrists have studied the symbols in dreams, unlocking hidden phobias, fixations, and mental complexes for their patients. Your dreams are projections of your subconscious mind's content. They are not fatalistic. You shape your own destiny with your thoughts and feelings. Anything in your subconscious is subject to change, and by understanding the laws of the mind, you can predict your own future. You can fill your subconscious with God's truths and expel anything that is not of God. The law is subject to the higher. That is, your subconscious is subject to the conscious mind. In biblical language, the husband takes charge of the wife, but this is symbolic, not literal. Unfortunately, theologians have misinterpreted this for millennia, keeping women in bondage due to a misunderstanding of Scripture. A widow once shared how her husband, before his passing, mentioned a large sum of money he'd hidden in a private safe deposit box. After his death, the box was empty, with no record of any investment. She prayed, asking her subconscious mind to reveal the hiding place. In a vivid dream, she saw a small black box hidden behind a picture of Lincoln in her husband's study. She was shown how to press a secret button. Upon waking, she rushed to the study, removed the picture, and pressed the button. A hidden compartment appeared, containing the black box with $50,000 in cash. This story illustrates the power of the subconscious mind to guide and provide answers. Your dreams are a direct line to this powerful source within you. By learning to interpret and trust your dreams, you can unlock a wealth of wisdom, insight, and even practical solutions to your problems. The woman who discovered the hidden treasure through her dream learned a powerful lesson. Within her resides a friend who knows and sees all, possessing the know-how of fulfillment. This friend is the all-seeing eye of your subconscious mind. You, too, can tap into the wisdom of your subconscious to answer your prayers. A young woman from San Francisco had a recurring dream where her fiancé, living in Los Angeles, appeared before her. Suddenly, A high mountain emerged between them, seemingly impossible to climb. The dream left her feeling deeply disturbed. Upon interpreting the dream, she realized the mountain symbolized an insurmountable obstacle. She confronted her fiancé, who confessed to being gay and wanting to marry her as a cover for his religious clients. Her dream saved her from what would have been a traumatic shock. You can exercise similar or even greater foresight by analyzing the events in your dreams. While some dreams may be due to frustration, sexual repression, mental or emotional agitation, bodily malfunction, fears or taboos, many recurring dreams hold precognitive significance. You see events before they happen, sometimes with detailed instructions on what to do. There is a marvelous power within you, the subconscious intelligence and wisdom that you can utilize. Whether you're religious, agnostic, or atheist, you can experience this infinite intelligence working for you. It responds to anyone who invokes it, regardless of their beliefs. You can call it superhuman intelligence, a subliminal or subconscious mind, or the I am. The presence of the infinite resides within your own subliminal depths. It's a law that's always there, waiting for you to use it. It works while you sleep. As the German proverb says, "The night brings counsel." Your body doesn't rest during sleep. Your heart and vital organs continue working. Your conscious mind rests, freeing you from the day's vexations, struggles, and conflicts. 2/3 of your life is controlled by the 1/3 spent sleeping. What feelings do you go to sleep with each night? Go to sleep feeling tremendously successful, absolutely exceptional. If you have a problem, contemplate the solution. Say, "Infinite intelligence gives me the solution, and I accept the answer. It comes to me in divine order." Your subconscious self corrects the day's errors and anchors your thoughts to the supreme intelligence within you. As the ancient Hebrews said, you partake in the wisdom and prescience of the gods when you're deeply asleep, as healing currents are released during slumber. According to the Bible, he gives to his beloved in sleep. Prominent industrialist Arthur Rohr and his associates used to sit quietly, close their eyes, unwind, and nod asleep before crucial business meetings. They would reflect on their own infinite intelligence, which is the source of all knowledge and wisdom. The wisdom of the subconscious comes to the waking mind when one is calm and at ease. For Arthur and his colleagues, this approach consistently produced fantastic outcomes. When they opened their eyes, they realized that they had made the proper choice, since a decision is right when its motivation is correct. Anything you do will be incorrect if your motivation is flawed. Thus, consider the following when faced with a decision. What is my motivation? When making decisions and evaluating ideas, connect with your inner unlimited wisdom and have faith that you will be directed and that all the solutions will become clear to you. Robert Coleman, once an usher at the Wilshire Ebell Theatre, now lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and is familiar with the Indian healers there. He told a story about a very sick tribal member whom the local healers couldn't help. A special healer was brought in who came with a pot of boiling water. The test of a healer is to immerse their hands in boiling water for about 10 minutes without any inflammation or burns, a sign of discipline and training. The healer then placed blankets over the woman and chanted Indian songs, their sacred prayers and incantations based on tribal beliefs. The healer lay down beside the woman and, while falling asleep, invoked the Great Spirit. Upon waking, the healer declared, "The friend has healed her," referring to the Great Spirit, the tribe's name for God. The healer, coming with belief and in a passive, tranquil state of mind, began to chant. The receptive, open-minded woman was healed. "According to your faith it is done unto you." The woman was open and receptive to the healer, who was full of faith and confidence in the vitality, intelligence, and miraculous healing power within. This is referred to as prayer treatment or spiritual therapy. It only lives within of you, in the infinite force and spirit. "I am the Lord that healeth thee. I am the Lord thy God. I will come and heal thee. I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds." These are biblical metaphors, however, all healing originates with the Most High. There is only one healing presence. When you pray for someone, as this healer did, you don't dwell on the symptoms or the bodily condition. You dwell on the intelligence, wisdom, vitality, fullness, beauty, and perfection of the infinite that animates and sustains the other person. Then, the presence of God rises up in the other person, and they are healed. This is the basis of all healing. Dr. Els McCoy of Beverly Hills, whose story I shared in my book Psychic Perception, powerfully demonstrated the principle that constructive thought leads to tangible results. Early in her career, while practicing extensively in Europe and Asia, she was engaged to a prominent surgeon in Chicago. Separated by over 1,000 miles due to their demanding careers, Dr. McCoy had, since the age of 18, affirmed daily, "In my life, only right divine action takes place, and all I need to know is revealed to me instantly by the infinite intelligence within me." This practice of impressing these truths upon her subconscious mind yielded remarkable results. One night, in a vivid dream, she saw her fiancé in Chicago with a nurse, planning a weekend getaway. She heard him say, "I'm engaged, but she's thousands of miles away and knows nothing about us." The next day, Dr. McCoy called her fiancé and recounted the dream, laughing it off as silly and stupid. His furious reaction and accusations of hiring detectives to spy on him led her to break off the engagement. Subsequent events proved the wisdom of her subconscious mind in protecting her from a potentially disastrous marriage. Her right thinking had activated her subconscious, revealing what she needed to know before making a lifelong commitment. This fascinating story illustrates the protective power of the subconscious mind, a power some dismiss as mere dreams. Yet, precognition, the ability to foresee events, offers a unique form of protection. When faced with negative premonitions, prayer can alter outcomes. Another compelling example is the story of Louise Barrow, now Mrs. White, who graciously allowed me to share her experience in Psychic Perception. Louise was advised by her foot surgeon that she needed an operation on her left foot, requiring a cast and crutches for at least 2 months. She prayed for guidance from the infinite intelligence of her subconscious. On the 4th night, she dreamt of a family friend, a chiropractor, who pointed to hexagram 35 of the I Ching signifying progress. The next day she visited the chiropractor, who assured her that he could achieve perfect alignment and adjustment through manipulations and exercises. Louise followed his instructions, and a complete healing followed. This occurred in 1961, after I had given a series of lectures on the I Ching in Southern California. The subconscious mind often communicates symbolically. Louise, having attended 2 of my I Ching classes, was deeply interested in its scientific and metaphysical approach to life. Her subconscious, recognizing this, guided her towards the instructions of the hexagram. The subconscious always speaks in a voice or symbol you can understand, never in the voice of someone you dislike or disapprove of. In Louise's case, it literally revealed the path to healing her foot. There is only one power, and that power is within you. It is called the life principle, living spirit, almighty, and many other names. As Judge Troward, author of the invaluable The Edinburgh Lectures on Mental Science, states, "The quiet contemplation of your desires as an already accomplished fact is the way to pray. The feeling of pleasure and tranquility in foreseeing the certain realization of your desire is the way to obtain the answer to your prayer." Troward compares prayer to the work of a gardener. We don't plant self-expanding seeds. We plant the seed in the earth, water it, and nurture it, knowing it will expand and unfold in a wondrous way. It will indeed expand marvelously if you water it with faith, expectation, and understanding. In this way, wonders will begin to unfold in your life. The universe's most powerful force is thought. Your words are an expression of your thinking. A single word or thought in positions of power can decide whether to employ thermonuclear bombs, dynamite, nuclear energy, or missiles. In the same vein, your thoughts shape your life. Similar to an iceberg, your subconscious mind functions primarily below the surface. It turns ideas into reality by carrying out the orders from your conscious mind. Take into consideration the amazing tale of Dr. Arthur Thomas of Pasadena, California, priest of the Church of Religious Science. He started coming to my Sunday morning lectures. He was a businessman and a former lieutenant in the British Navy. He made the decision to employ his ideas to bring his desires to pass after realizing that they were the only creative force he had. He stated, "I am now a minister, teaching the truths of life to people every night." He saw himself imparting important knowledge to an enthralled group of people. Feeling certain of his achievement, he chose to pursue ministerial education at the Institute of Religious Science in Los Angeles within a month. After easily passing all of his exams, he was offered a church right away after graduating. Dr. Thomas's narrative serves as an excellent example of the adage, "According to your faith it is done unto you." His concentrated thoughts elicited an exact response from his subconscious. I once met a minister who had a noticeable facial tic while traveling to Mexico. It continued despite medical treatments, getting worse when I spoke in front of an audience. He thought about leaving because he was being criticized and embarrassed. I felt that he was very wounded and guilty, that he was afraid to face some things. His right eye was affected by a tic that indicated something he didn't want to see. His face was the scapegoat his subconscious had selected. He had to identify the underlying reason and deal with it. He acknowledged that he had lost faith in his beliefs, which had caused him to feel guilty and afraid to leave the ministry. He was offended by the criticism from his board. This internal conflict showed up as a physical tic. I advised him to resign and publicly address his church about his lack of faith. He came to see that promoting one idea while holding another generated a harmful conflict that caused discomfort in both the body and the mind. He said what was on his mind, then gave up. He wrote of his profound sense of relief and tranquility in a letter. "You will show me the path of life," was the statement he had made come true. He received an attractive offer to become a personnel director from a previous board member. "What you said is true. The explanation is frequently the cure," he continued. "Consider this if you are struggling with mental, physical, or emotional issues. What am I ignoring? What do I refuse to confront? Do I have hatred or bitterness inside me? Face the issue head-on and use psychic perception to find a solution." I had a wonderful talk with an old buddy of mine from India, Harry for short. Harry has spent several years honing his astral travel skills. He got word in Calcutta that his daughter, who was studying in Honolulu, had taken a serious illness. He instantly closed his eyes, sat in a yoga pose, and became quiet and open. When his fully conscious astral body appeared via his thoughts, he firmly said, "I want to instantly appear before my daughter and attend to her." He complied with this order multiple times before dozing out. Beside his daughter's bed, he woke up. She was sound sleeping when she suddenly woke up and said, "Dad, why didn't you tell me you were coming? Assist me." He prayed, put his hands on her, and told her she would be well in a matter of hours. The recovery happened right away. When her fever subsided, she exclaimed, "I'm well, here my father was, and he healed me." Father was. The attending physician verified her recuperation, although the nurse suspected delirium. But the tale of her father's visit from India was laughed at by both. "How could your father or anyone else enter through locked doors?" the confused nurse questioned. "Nobody entered that I could see." The daughter answered, "My father came to see me in his astral body. He laid hands on me and prayed." The nurse brushed it off as bullshit. Harry never lost consciousness during the whole ordeal. He calculated the time difference and distance and discovered he had only been away from his physical body for 10 minutes. Harry, a physician who had a strong belief in spiritual healing, realized that his daughter had received a significant infusion of courage, confidence, and faith from him. Her amazing recovery was the result of her subconscious mind being active as a result of this. According to the Bible, to the one who believes, everything is possible. Mark 9:23. This is the marvel of your inner mind, the friend inside of you. There is an endless supply of ideas stored in your subconscious, waiting to be released into your conscious thought and materialize as cash in your pocket. Regardless of the state of the stock market, changes in currency values, or your bank balance, this process keeps going. These are merely markers. They are important, but not the source of your prosperity. Say to yourself again as you go to sleep, wealth, success, wealth, success. The infinite is unfailing. You were born to succeed and to win. It is something that you possess. These phrases awaken the subconscious's latent abilities, guaranteeing your success and prosperity. The secret is to persuade your subconscious that there is always an abundance of cash flowing through your life. This unshakable belief will always draw money, no matter what kind it takes. Some people blame others who have excelled financially for their ongoing financial struggles. They call the rich people crooks or ruthless, criticizing them while deep down, secretly envious of their success. This negativity is self-fulfilling, since giving up on what you want simply makes it seem more distant. Envy or animosity against people who have more is the quickest way to lose wealth. This negative feeling creates lack and scarcity in your own life. Rather than feeling jealous of a rival's success, extend sincere wishes and acknowledge their accomplishments. You gain from this seemingly altruistic deed because you are simply reinforcing your own abundance. One of the main obstacles to riches is envy. It fosters a pessimistic outlook that is hostile to prosperity. As soon as you notice that you're jealous of someone else's achievement, tell them that you really hope they achieve even more success and money. By using the law of your subconscious mind, counteracts the negative beliefs and draws greater abundance into your life. Let go of your concerns if you're concerned about someone who appears to be earning money dishonestly. They will be taken care of by the law of the cosmos. Concentrate on your own ideas and deeds. The secret to obtaining wealth is found inside your head. By thinking positively about everyone and hoping for what you want for yourself, you can break through the mental wall. Your life will begin to take amazing turns as you do this. Being wealthy is your birthright. It is intended for you to lead a life that is bountiful, radiant, joyful, and free. You are worthy of having all the money required for a happy and productive existence. It is your unalienable right to advance in all spheres of your life, spiritual, mental, material, and professional. Embrace the elegance and beauty all around you. When you can benefit from the wealth of your subconscious mind, why settle for just enough? Friend, money and plenty will always be available to you. Your drive for riches stems from your desire for a richer, more fulfilling, more amazing existence. A cosmic impulse, that is. Not only is money good, it's really good. It represents abundance, beauty, luxury, independence from want and elegance. In the same way that freely flowing blood denotes physical health, it indicates economic health. Talk to your subconscious mind, your friend. It will provide you with all the money you require to do as you like, whenever you choose. Fear-based money hoarding is a type of economic illness. As you drift off to sleep each night, say to yourself, wealth, success, wealth, success. Like the stars in the sky or the sand on the beach, wealth is abundant throughout the cosmos. You were meant to succeed and win. The infinite is within you, and it is unfailing. Use these words like a lullaby, softly, effortlessly, and emotionally. You'll be astounded by the outcome. You will receive an abundance of wealth in avalanches. This is your subconscious mind's magical ability. Here's what Dr. Joseph Murphy has to say about affirmations. Affirming is declaring something to be true. When you hold this mental attitude as true, regardless of contrary evidence, you will receive an answer to your prayer. Your thoughts can only be affirmed because even when denying something, you are affirming the presence of what you deny. Repeating an affirmation and understanding its meaning and purpose brings your mind to a state of consciousness where it accepts the affirmation as truth. Continue affirming the truths of life until you achieve a satisfying subconscious reaction. Affirmation 1. Divine order takes charge of my life today and every day. All things work together for my reward and benefit. Today is a new and wonderful day for me. I am divinely guided throughout the day, and everything I do will prosper. Divine love surrounds, enfolds, and unfolds me, and I move forward in peace. Whenever my mind wanders from what is good and constructive, I immediately return it to the contemplation of what is beautiful and of good report. Affirmation 2. Success and wealth have changed me. I enjoy having money and I make good, sensible, and constructive use of it. In my life, money is always moving. I joyfully let go of it, and it somehow comes back to me doubled. It is excellent and excellent. Money comes to me in the mountains of it. I am appreciative of my good and the wealth of my mind, and I only utilize it for good. I am one with my subconscious mind's boundless resources. I have the right to prosperity, happiness, and success. I have an abundance of money that comes to me indefinitely. I always know how much I really am worth. I have great financial blessings and generously share my talents. It's amazing. Affirmation 3. The limitless intelligence that bestowed upon me this yearning directs, leads, and makes evident the ideal scheme for realizing it. I am aware that my subconscious is responding with the greatest knowledge right now, and my inner feelings and assertions are manifested externally. There is harmony and composure. Through the strength of my subconscious mind, I am capable of anything. I think that this desire was given to me by a subconscious force that is now granting it to me. I'm starting to experience joy, happiness, and joviality on a regular basis. I am becoming more understanding and gentler every day. I am incredibly appreciative that I am turning into the source of happiness and kindness for everyone in my vicinity. Affirmation 4. God is absolute peace. God is boundless joy. God is limitless love. God is wholeness, beauty, and perfection. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. I identify and recognize the infinite presence and power within me. I claim harmony, peace, beauty, love, joy, right action, and divine law and order. I am divinely guided, divinely complete, and filled with divine beauty and perfection. No stranger can shake me. I overcome all vexations and difficulties. Success is mine, harmony is mine, abundance is mine. God declared everything to be good. Everything I consume is converted into symmetry, proportion, order, and beauty. Eating the bread of paradise and drinking the wine of pleasure harmonizes and vitalizes me. I perceive integrity, order, calm, and beauty in my physique. It's amazing. I live in joyous expectation of the best, directed by the divine, and I always receive the best. I bless everyone with good health, happiness, peace, and all the blessings of life, and I release everyone who has ever wronged me. I act in a free, happy, and kind manner. I say, I have released you, and all the blessings of life are yours, regardless of what I may think of the person or people who have injured me. You and I both have freedom. It's amazing. It's